Well, it's time to pay the big fat service bill for the Pagani. I'm gonna tell you all about what it includes. It's a lot, but also so is the bill. So let's get going. Well, the charger hasn't been working, which is something we're gonna be upgrading at the service department. So there's a kill switch here. We gotta wake up the car. You can find it. There we go. Now, when the car's been sleeping, or you have the kill switch on, it does take about 2 or 3 minutes for it to wake up out of a coma. So we gotta just keep waiting.
What happens if you just turn it on and start it?
I've been told you could blow out your, little mother chip over here. Definitely the screen. The car is a very, sensitive, fragile, beautiful piece of machinery, and so you wanna definitely take your time when you're waking it up. You gotta wait for it to beep. There we go. Aha. Great success. All right, Nate, shall we?
Let's see it.
Watch out for your head. Well, it's time to go pay off the service and take a little joyride. And we got 214 miles on this car. I think this tire is getting flat spots, so let's try to get it back in shape. This thing drives like a rocket ship.
That sounds good.
All right, Nate, get back in. Definitely feel the flat spots on the tire, but get it out. Forgot how loud this car is.
So when you first bought this car, where were you at in life?
Oh my god, that was 2014 is when I put a deposit on the car. I just got married 3 years into it.
Okay.
And I had Priscilla, no Enzo. He was born in 2016. But it was, it was a sweet moment of my life because I was just starting to, invest in these beautiful machines. And I got my second Bugatti. This was obviously my first Pagani. And I'm trying to get a Utopia Roadster. Hiroshio? Help out the brother.
What other cars did you have when you purchased this one?
Oh, I had a Satin S7, of course the Rolls, I had a Carry GT, 2 SLRs, I had a 722S Roadster.
I still talk about that car every day.
I know. That's the one that got away. What else did I have? The Bugatti Veyron. I had 2 Veyrons. I had the black and blue one, and also the Mansouri edition. Those were really the top cars I had.
Oh, the black and blue one was your first Bugatti, right?
Yes, I bought that in 2011 or 8. Yeah. Excuse me for a minute. Oh. But anyhow, back then, having a Carrier GT, I think I paid 350 grand for my yellow Carrier GT, and that was a lot of money. SLR, $400,000. My Veyron, I paid $880,000 to buy my black and blue Veyron, 2010 or 11. But now you're looking at cars is, $4.6 million for the new Bugatti. That's just the starting price. Everything in hyper car world is just kind of exploded. So now you really have to make a hard decision if you want to put a deposit on one of these new hyper cars, because you're going to be in at 5 million plus by the time you're done with your spec. So it's not like the old days. The old days was a lot more affordable to own these cars, and a lot more variety that you could buy, like Carrier GT, SLRs. SLRs are still pretty much available to buy, but Carrier GTs, there were so many for sale, between 300,000 to 400,000. Now they're like $1.5 million plus, and there's not that many for sale.
Yeah. So
the market definitely has changed. The word hypercar is a lot more used today than 10 years ago. Everybody just called supercars, but now you got ultra supercars.
I guess that brings me to a question. So that new ZR1?
Yep.
1,000 something horsepower? Would you consider that a hypercar?
No.
Now, why is that?
Well, hypercar to me is, first of all, very limited production. So that car is not limited production. Second, it's a hypercar is one that is also very expensive. Alright, I hope Utopia is dual clutch, because the single clutch, woo! need a neck massage.
What'd you think about the Utopia?
Oh, absolutely insane. I love it. Gorgeous. It seems like longer wheelbase. It's just a lot more refined in my opinion than the Huayras.
Mm-hmm.
And that manual gearbox is one that I'm really craving for. Because this car, pedal shifter, just imagine V12 manual transmission, 850 plus horsepower. That got me thinking.
And you're almost on your anniversary when you were talking to Hiroshio at
Yes.
Wheel.
Yes, he's the coolest car manufacturer, designer, in my opinion, because he just does incredible work. Nothing else comes close to it.
Do you have a favorite memory that you and him share?
Yeah, favorite memory is he called me. I was visiting him at the factory. He called me up to his office, boardroom, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Whipped out a big white paper and then start opening his marker and start drawing. I have no idea what he was going to do. I thought he was going to draw me his 10-year plan, but it was a picture of my Huayra.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Right there, sitting in front of you.
Yeah,
Oh.
I still have it. I rolled it up. I gotta find it. But yeah, he's definitely very visionary, and Utopia is definitely on my radar. If I can get a roadster, I'll be right there, writing a check.
Now, where do you see Pagani going in like 5 years?
I don't know, Hiroshio, help me out here.
Like, do you think they're going to electrify any of their cars, or do you think they're going to stay solely?
No, I don't think the DNA of Pagani should ever include anything electrical. I think everything about Pagani is mechanical, sound, movement, driving interaction with the driver, and the soul of the car. It's just mechanics, It's the most refined, mechanically, built automobile, in my opinion.
Now, would you say Pagani has the most beautiful interior out of every supercar maker?
Absolutely the most beautiful exterior and interior, in my opinion. Just look at these buttons. Like, he's implemented mechanical, like old school, for like your air conditioning, the buttons, but everything you click has a distinct sound. Perfect combination of detail, finishes with mechanical, refined aluminum, steel combined. Now, one thing I do love about the Pagani is your front left button is right there. One push. All right, we're here, guys. Due to privacy, we can't film the shop, but let's go hand it over to Micah, my mechanic. And woo! All right, just got back to the office. Let me break down the cost of a major service on a Pagani Huayra for $8,200. As I was saying earlier, it's actually a bargain when you compare it to a Bugatti Veyron service of $25,000, and everything that they're going to do to the car includes all the lubes that goes from your brake fluid, transmission fluid, your coolant, your gearbox, obviously your engine. All that gets replaced, filters, as well as dry build and your power steering fluid. A lot of fluid, a lot of work. $8,200 is a bargain compared to the price of the car, which is $2.5 million plus. When you compare it to Bugatti Veyron, they're selling for sub $2 million, and you're paying $25,000 a year for service. And granted, there's 16 oil drain plugs versus 1, but hey. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be safe, be well, and see you guys at the next one.
Oh, any updates on any other cars?
Well, yeah, my Bugatti Bolide is being a little bit delayed. Supposed to be the first Bolide coming to the States, but they're still waiting for the paperwork. And the Aston Martin Valkyrie, I'll be driving that at the racetrack in New York for the handover early September. Super excited for that car, and that's really it.
Have you driven the Aston Martin before?
No.
Oh, this would be the first time.
First one. Yeah, first time ever. Super excited. I've obviously sat in the car and I've turned the car on, but I haven't actually driven it. I'll be make sure to take my GoPros with me so you guys can kind of get a visual and share the experience with me.